Okay, people. This is a new podcast that we're starting out. This is the first day, one of the many that we're doing. And on this particular topic, on this particular day, we're talking about WAhaala in relationships. You know what I'm talking about. And because it's WAhaala relationship, we might as well just do this, right? Yeah, that's for you ladies. You know you like to Instagram, take pictures and all that. That's just for you. Congratulations to all the people that like to take pictures and look good on Instagram. Yeah, so as usual, like this is, if you've been listening to us on the radio, this is Mr. Nobody and Nana Call Me. So we are going to be bringing you a lot more stuff, a lot more interesting topics. You know how it is. If you don't listen to us before and this is your first time, welcome. You YouTube listeners, Facebook listeners, I don't even know where you're coming from, listener. You might be coming from SoundCloud or whatever, but the point is, welcome to WAhaala in relationship, African style. Nana, what do you have for us? Like, what's the what's the 411?
Well, we got welcome people. Like this is the episode 1. This is an extension of WAhaala Day.
Yep.
Taking it from the radio.
Yep.
Doing it on the podcast.
Yep.
And this is episode 1, and this is your voice. And we here we don't have the censorship of the radio.
No, we don't.
Here we go raw. Here it's unedited. It's uncut.
Yep.
We're not taking things out. This is as live as it gets. Even though you might be listening to it later on, this is live.
Yeah.
As in, nothing is cut, nothing is put in. This is as raw as it gets. Anyway,
we are not holding back. As you can hear, that's the sound of our gunshots, but it's very, very weak. Very, very weak. But we'll get more gunshots later. But this is what we have for now. So, as of the gunshot we have for now, we would just like to congratulate ourselves for that. We would like to congratulate ourselves because this is the gunshot we have, and we're talking about right? We're talking about WAhaala in relationships.
Well, the point is, we still have to congratulate ourselves for at least starting. This. We've moved from the radio. Not like we've moved away from the radio show is still on.
We didn't move away.
But at least this is an extension of that, and that's quite. It's a step up, because it means we're extending the brand, we're extending the conversation, and now we can actually hear every week this WAhaala in relationship a podcast. And what are we talking about?
I think we should give ourselves like a picture moment. Just keep, we too like to Instagram ourselves. Let's just keep doing that for a second. All right. Congratulations, WAhaala people. Congratulations. Paparazzi moments. We are paparazziing ourselves right now. Okay, all right. Enough.
Of course, more than enough.
I think we're feeling ourselves too much, but we have to, right? We have to. With our weak gunshot, it's just this is the African gunshot, the Nigerian ones. I think we do better. We're doing better right now with this gunshot than the one you see in the African movies. But yeah.
Look, the point is, let's get straight into this conversation.
What we getting straight into? What we did?
Look, This is the thing, right? A lot of women, will say men are dogs. A lot of women will say men don't know how to treat them right.
Yep.
A lot of women will talk about how terrible, a man has done them and all this kind of stuff, right?
Yep.
But then I was thinking to myself, what turned these men into that? Because surely we all don't start off as dogs. We all don't start off as womanizing. We all don't start off as, not treating women right.
Good point.
What makes men, tend to be the dogs that they are?
It's women.
Expand. What makes you think it's women?
It's women. You want the simple answer? Women.
Well, I want the long answer because, of course.
Oh, okay. It's not a man's fault, okay, that he's a dog. First of all, let's analyze this and let's get it right. Not all men are dogs. As a matter of fact, no man is a dog. It's just a title, a label that people are like women, not people. Women are put on men. because I don't even know where dogs don't cheat, do they? Like
no, because that's the whole point.
Dogs, they don't
cheat.
No,
they do because they don't stick to one woman. That's the whole point.
It's not called cheating. Okay, it's not called cheating. It's their natural way of behaving. So they don't cheat. You know, what did you call a female dog?
Bitch.
Oh, that's even crazy. that's even crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. What I'm trying to explain, I'm just trying to say, you know, we need a clapping moment for that. Like, we need a clapping moment for that. We call a female dog the B word. Anyways, that's where we got it from.
Well, no, that's the official, official name.
That's we just decided to call ourselves. So if men are dogs, then it's right. Like the women themselves know that she's the B word. You know, like they say that to themselves all the time. Like what was that caption? I saw a caption that says he's only an African man. No, he's only a Nigerian that brags about how mad they are. You hear this like, oh boy, Amado. It's only an African man that do that. So we basically, or I am saying, women, if at all you think a man is a dog, it's because there's too many of you around, okay? And also, not only because there's too many of you around, it's also because most women want a man, correct me if I'm wrong, that's already in a relationship. It's as simple as that. Gunshot for that. Gunshot for that. Gunshot. Whoa. Gunshot. I know I'm gonna get crucified, Mister. No, I don't care.
Back it up a bit. You're saying most women want a man that's in a relationship.
Yes, I stand by my word.
What makes you say so? Like, what makes you?
Have you ever heard when a guy is single and he's trying to date a woman? She always say like, I can't date you. You know, like me and you, we just don't see eye to eye. The guy then get a girlfriend. That's when she starts seeing all the nicest thing in him. She starts talking about the fact that, you know, I didn't see you. I wasn't looking at you like that before. I just thought we could be friends. But now I know that we can be more than friends because it's off the market. That's why.
Is it? But is it more because of jealousy of what the other girls got, or is it because they don't want you? Because it's not like they don't. It's not like they want you.
You said it. I didn't say it. You said that. It's because.
No, I'm asking.
No, but that's you. Okay, you made a statement. That's the statement you're making. If you're asking, that's the action statement. You are saying women are jealous because a man now is all of a sudden not available. Okay, like the song that this guy sing, Petro Rankin. I'm available. Call me. I'm available.
No. Because the thing is, if you think about it, for most women, when a man is not in a relationship with other women, right, they will make themselves available to them. They will do all the, in quote, donkey work for these women. They will actually, go about their business.
Yeah.
Like they'll be at what's that they call? The beckoning of the other woman. Oh, can you take me here? Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? But the moment they hook up with another woman, of course, the other woman is not going to allow that to happen.
Of course.
So now they realize
there's no more shoulder to cry on.
That's what I'm saying.
That shoulder is all of a sudden now expensive. You know? You can't just call for the lack of a better name, Nali. You can't just call Nelly up and say, okay, Nali is the African guy. I mean, American African guy. Let's say, what's the local name? No, forget Adebayo. Adebayo is a professional footballer. What's the local? Give me a local Ghanaian name.
Kokumenu.
You can't just call Kokumenu. You can't just call him up anymore. I said, my boyfriend broke up with me. You can't just do that anymore. Kokumenu will tell you, sister, carry go. Move forward. I have got somebody now that I don't want to break up with. That's the reason why men do what women think they do, which is men are dogs. By the way, not all men are dogs, by the way. Not all men are dogs. Right. As a matter of fact, again, no man is a dog. Okay? Because if, by definition, if a man is a dog, then the man is not cheating, right? He doesn't cheat, because dogs don't cheat. Dogs are behaving naturally the way they're supposed to behave. So why would you say a man is a dog?
No, but you see, the point is this. I think most men start off trying to do the right thing when we get into our first relationships,
Yeah.
or even when the first girl we think we like. You see, that's the problem. The first girl we think we like, we approach or we do whatever we think, and then if you're unlucky at times, you see this girl only paying attention to the so-called bad boys of the school, or because apparently they are more interesting. And then what happens is with time, if you're never able to get the girl, you learn a thing or two. You realize that, so in your mind at least, women like these kind of guys.
Of course.
And then you start behaving that way.
Of course.
And then women don't like that behavior.
Or scoff. Or scoff. Or scoff.
So I think it's the women that have turned the men into the kind of men they are today. Because at the end of the day,
be careful when you say that.
No.
I understand what you're saying.
We are born with a clean slate. We are a product of our environment.
Both men and women.
Yes. So if we meet the women, and especially the ones that you claim you like or the ones that you think you like, right? If you start going out with them, and before you know, you are boring. Therefore, they go with a guy that is more popular. Therefore, they go with a guy that is supposed to be more interesting.
Yeah.
So what, you think all of a sudden I'm going to turn up to 21 or 25 and I'm going to pay attention to you now?
No. I mean, what you're saying is true. But let's just paint a story. Angela, coming up, body developing. Now she's got reason and courage. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. You're not supposed to know. But she looks good. She's got a reason and courage. She's dressing nice. And today's dressing, you know what it means. Okay, here comes David. David likes Angela. And fortunately or unfortunately for David, they grew up in the same area. They are from the same zone. Now, David, same age as Angela. Angela moving out, seeing big uncles. Big uncles are seeing the development of Angela. Angela now is realizing she's becoming a woman. David still likes Angela because it's always like that, but he didn't know what that like means. Approaches Angela. Angela say, "You are too small for me. We are the same age. We can't date." Okay? Like, I have my uncle taking me to Tantalizer, taking me to this, taking me to that. I know your story. We grew up together. You can't even afford a cigarette. You want to come and say, "You are toasting me." Okay. So David decided to say, "Okay, Angela, I understand." Okay?
Well, he doesn't understand, but he has to let go.
No, but he understands. His understanding is coming back in future. So then David goes on, do his own thing, managed to become, what do you call it? The boy of the town. The one that everybody talks about. Now, Angela now come close. You expect David to do what? To tell Angela the same story. It doesn't work like that for a man. David will eat first and then tell Angela the same story. Which is, Angela, what did you think it was? You were going around with sugar daddies when I was trying to toast you. Me too, I will eat first and then afterwards, I will tell you we can't date because I have, what's her name? Let's say Rachel, the church girl, the one that is up and coming. That it's not exactly the up and coming, but we are the same age. But she gave me face. So now Angela now is gonna call David a dog. Is that what it is? This is what you're telling me. So women call men dogs because men do what men do. Because women decide to do what women do. Okay? Most women by nature don't date. They claim they don't date people that are the same age as them.
Yeah, they'll tell you you're not as matured.
Exactly. So the people that are the same age as them, what should they do? They should just wait till the other ones grow up.
No, but on the other hand, okay. Let's say this is a thing that baffles me, right? If men are supposed to be dogs and they're supposed to be moving from one woman to the other, are you telling me all the women that these men move to are all single women?
No, that's a good question. I'm not gonna say no like I know, but
surely one or two of them.
Yeah.
If a man has had, let's say this man is in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
And he's been with an extra 5 women outside the relationship. Are you telling me all 5 of them were single women? Are you telling me all 5 of them did not know this man was in a relationship? Are you telling me all 5 could not go, Oga, go your Madam Day? As a matter of fact, some of them are doing it with their girl's best friend.
Ooh. So that's Angela and Rachel be best friend, and then David come in the middle. Rachel tell Angela how David's been doing it. So Angela want to find out, and then go behind Rachel's back and do her own thing. David is lucky. He's a lucky man.
At times, you don't even need to go tell them. All because, they've seen that your boy, either dresses nice. Your boy seems to be taking care of you. Your boy seems to, to want to be the good guy. All of a sudden, she start going, when she knows you're not in the house, but she'll turn up.
Whoa. You're not in the house, but
she knows because she's already talked to you anyway. She already talked to the girl, and the girl mom said, "Oh, where are you? I'm at my parents." Oh, okay. And then before you know, she's in your house. Oh, brother David, how are you doing?
Sister Paul.
Sister Paul. Jesus Christ.
I am doing fine. I am doing very fine, Sister Paul. To what do I hold this visit?
I was coming here to see Angela, but I didn't know she was not at home.
She's not at home, so do you want to wait for her?
Of course I'll wait. Oh, have you eaten?
No, Sister Paul. I am doing all right.
What have you guys got in there? Let me
By the
find
way,
you something.
if you name your daughter Paul, that's just, I don't even know what's wrong with you. That's the question. That's disaster waiting to happen. You name your daughter Paul.
Look, I watched this thing, The View, right?
Yeah.
And one of the women on the program, The View, called Sunny. And she was like,
wait, that's her real name?
Yeah, SUNNY. Anyway.
Wait, that's her real name?
Yes.
Sonny.
It doesn't.
So what happened when it's raining? We can't call her Sonny anymore.
Hey.
Okay, continue.
It doesn't matter.
I sidetrack.
Point is, the husband is a doctor, right?
Oh, she's got a husband?
Yeah.
Sonny.
She's a beautiful woman anyway.
She's got reason and courage, yeah? Okay, maybe she was sitting down. You couldn't
the point is,
you couldn't see her reason, but you can see courage.
She's a beautiful woman.
I'm sorry, Sonny's husband. I'm not trying to, a beautiful man is a beautiful woman. Sonny, I'm sure you're
this man works in a hospital as a doctor, right? And apparently some nurse has been baking for the man. Upside down, pineapple cake.
She's cooking trouble.
This woman took the man took the cake home.
Trouble is baking.
The wife took the cake and put it in the bin.
Oh, come on, man. That's my sister. That's why they call you Sonny. Because you always know what it's like to be Sonny.
No, but come on. I thought that was a bit extreme. But that's not even the point.
That's not extreme.
The point is...
That's not extreme. Okay, maybe a bit. But the point is, Sonny is protecting her territory.
By putting the cake in the bin here.
Yeah.
The man will never bring the cake home next time, innit?
Oh, that's a good point. But let all that nonsense stay outside the house.
But would you want that? You see, that's the problem, isn't it? The point is, the man, at times you have to look at things critically. Now, I'll continue the story, but let's address this situation you just raised, right? The man was honest. The man has nothing, to do with the woman.
Yeah.
The man probably didn't even think that this woman probably had any feelings for him.
That's why I brought it home.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. Your reaction would have put the man in a certain difficult situation.
Of course.
So now...
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The man is... first of all. Wait. Backtrack a bit. I'm even agreeing with you like I'm just running away train with you. First of all, wait, hold on. He should know what kind of wife he has for his son.
No. That's what I said, because at times you don't know until a situation arises.
No. Together. Come on.
It doesn't matter.
Come on.
Look,
no woman just bake a cake for a man only. Especially a married man at that. Do we know what the woman wants?
No.
We know what the woman
said,
wants. So the man can't tell me he's innocent in all of this.
I was going to say, you can be naive about a situation. A lot happens to a lot of women. Like, for instance, let's assume your wife was... Hold on. Let's assume, you work in a place, right?
Yeah.
And somebody drives, but you don't drive. You finish work at the same time. It might just start off as offering you a ride.
Yeah.
But at times it can lead to something. But you might be naive about it, thinking, he's just nice and he just offers you a ride.
Are you married or you're not married?
It doesn't matter whether you're married or not.
So
if you're married, you should walk in the rain. You should walk in the snow. Is that what you're saying? If you're married, you should be rude to people offering you a ride.
What?
If you're a work colleague.
Rude to people offering you rides.
Because what would be your excuse?
You say, no, that's rude?
Yes. Because if it's raining...
No means no.
No. Of course it means no. Of course, I'm not saying it doesn't mean no.
So why is that rude?
The point is, if it's raining...
No, I don't want to ride.
If it's raining, and the person I've seen walking in the rain, we all know that it's uncomfortable to walk in the rain. Okay. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'll throw in a buck or two. You're pregnant on top. Right. And it's raining.
No, you come up with these scenarios that makes it look like it's supposed to be like, if you say no to that, you're inhumane. Because if you say no to, okay, so she's pregnant, she's married, he's looking for something to someone to give a ride to, and they happen to turn to your wife.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you now are the bad person. If you say, why did your wife take the ride?
Of course. Or because somebody's trying to be nice. Eh?
If you go back and listen to this podcast, or if you listen to this podcast anytime, I agree with you. The man, as naive as he might have been,
should not have taken the cake, or should not have brought it.
Should not have taken the cake. Not even bringing it home is like you said. It could have hid it and hid the cake in the office or something. But he brought it home because he brought it home. He didn't think anything of it. Cool. But it shouldn't have taken the cake, man. It shouldn't have taken the cake. It should have. I don't know. I mean, if you dig deep into it, should they have taken the cake? Should they not have taken the cake? I think it shouldn't have taken the cake.
At all.
It should have told her, like, come on, is that like, oh, his wife don't bake cake?
Well, the way she was talking about the cake, it seems like, she thinks it's a difficult situation. And this is what the woman did. Because the man probably went to tell the nurse at the hospital that, look, my wife don't like this situation. And the woman was like, okay, I'll give you the recipe to go give it to her.
That woman wants to be killed. that woman wants to be killed. Somebody don't like the thought you thought you give to her husband. Then you say, oh, why don't she cook herself?
No, but maybe, that's what I'm saying. Maybe the woman is, as a matter of fact, let's say maybe the woman is even an old lady. They're just trying to be nice.
That's different.
You never know. The point I'm trying to make is, if the person was trying to just, be a mean person, right? Yeah. They spend more time with your husband at work. Do you really think they would just be baking for him to take home? They probably will be coming and going to the offices and showing him something more than just a cake.
Maybe they are.
Look, all I'm trying to say.
Maybe he just sleep up that day and bring the cake. Maybe he's been getting a different kind of cake. I'm just saying. Yeah. 1 day for the owner, 9 days for the thief. Right?
Look, all I'm trying to say is this, yeah.
Sonny, I agree with you. That's
people become territorial.
Of
right?
course, we should be territorial.
And then our behavior
that's different.
Makes people start behaving differently.
No, that's different. If you are territorial, that's fine. But don't try to control people by being like...
No, but it's not about you controlling the pet. The point is, next time, look, it might be something petty, right? As somebody even giving them water at work. They'll come on and they won't tell you. Because how do they know you're gonna... How do they know you're gonna react?
Yeah, but honestly, there's some things you don't say though, right? There's some things you shouldn't say.
Like what?
Like I don't know, like somebody offer you
it's a nurse that gave you cake.
I don't know.
And you brought the cake. You probably thought you could enjoy the cake with your wife.
But you know your woman. That's the point.
That's what I'm saying.
You know your woman. You know that
it's situations that make you know somebody. That's the thing I'm trying to say though. If a situation has like, let me put it this way, right?
You know your woman. You know what it is. Like, say you have blessing, because there's a lot of women that call blessing in Africa. I don't know why. Everything is just blessing. Say you have blessing for
blessing a double.
For I just imagine what that double look like right now. double, man. You know what I'm talking about, right? The blessings in 2 ways. Yeah. Say you have blessing for a madam. Mm-hmm. Blessing is a feisty woman. Okay, and then blessing being feisty. A feistiness come out of jealousy based on the love she has for you. And then you now see, I don't know, for lack of a better name, I'm going to use Rachel again. Rachel, anybody that's called Rachel, I apologize. It's not that you're a bad person, but no, actually, say you see Rachel. Rachel now give you a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
You didn't intend for it to happen.
It's happened.
Do you go home and tell Blessing?
How would
knowing that she's a feisty, and you basically told Rachel, like, look, this is
now let me flip it for you.
Like,
You're asking about
I don't do
my guy. Hold on. What if you go home and you don't say anything, right? And one of your wife's friend had seen the situation, and now you have had a day over. You were, as a matter of when you went home, you were asked what happened today.
That's gunshot trouble. Blessing, we rain down blessing upon you.
But you see, and the point is, is what they call it catch-22. Because if you go home and you say something, it's trouble.
You're dead.
If you don't say anything and they find out later, it's trouble. Dead. And it's like, what do you do?
I'd rather take the first trouble, which is she heard from me, to be honest. Because I know if she ever somebody else.
No, but you see, you know the funny thing, right? Even if you say something, right, and her friend tells her the next day, then she's gonna go, oh, it's because what is it called? Emeka found you. That's why you here now trying to talk yourself out of it. If Emeka had not seen you, would you have come home? How many times has it happened? Okay. How many times has this thing happened?
So that's where me and Blessing we part our blessings, and then we'll go separate ways. Because like at this point, I'm being honest with you by telling you what I thought I should have told you. And then the next day you hear from your friend, and then you come back and accuse me it's because your friend was there. We'll part ways. It's not a problem. Gunshot to rain all over the place. Blessings, we part ourselves. We'll take our blessings one way or the other, and then we'll go.
Yes.
Thank God.
As a matter of fact,
we'll have signed print up anyways.
Let's. At times, because I kind of read the Bible once in a while, right? I read this biblical.
I say read the Bible once in a while. That's a guy that tells you he's either lost or he's an atheist. You read the Bible once in a while.
Well, I could be a Muslim. Muslims don't read the Bible. I could be a Buddhist. They don't read the Bible. I could be a traditional, herbalist. They don't read the Bible. I could be, I don't know. I could be one of those, what those people called anyway? Hare Krishna. They don't read the Bible. I could be a host of over 900 religions out there that don't read the Bible. Okay, so the fact that I don't read the Bible does not necessarily mean I'm an atheist.
Everything you are saying.
But anyway,
there you go. Are you done?
What I'm talking about.
Okay, never mind. We'll talk about you reading the Bible in a different. Another time. Continue what you're talking about before we segment into something else.
Anyway,
yeah.
You look at all the women that were in the Bible, right? Cool. Even David. Okay, had how many wives? As a matter of fact, David had a wife already.
David
right?
sent a guy to war because he wants the guy's
No. Actually, that one is
he wants the guy's woman.
No, because he had already had the guy's woman. It's just that the guy's woman was pregnant, and he did not know how to deal with the situation. So if the guy is dead, then at least can have the wife permanently. That's all. So it was just a one-off situation that turned into something else. But that's not even what I'm going to say. What I'm saying is, how many women, right, would... Let's assume you're in a relationship with a woman, right? Mm-hmm. Is your wife.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, your wife can't procreate.
She can't give birth.
Right.
Okay.
How many of them? Okay. With those days, I'm not talking about now that science is advanced and you can have surrogates and those kind of stuff. We'll say, all right, here is another woman, or you can go have another woman and have kids with.
It's a show on TV right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's called The Handmaiden,
yeah.
That's exactly what that show is about. Now, that show is it's because the show is about having, they're not giving birth anymore. Like the birth rate is decreasing. For those that haven't seen it, I think if you can, watch it. Because what Nana just spoke about is exactly what that show is about. Really, really, really important show. Like, really, really good show. So, the men, there were some women that could still give birth. There's some women that could still get pregnant and give birth. But there's only a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's sort of like a court organization that took over at least a region of America. And it was like a state, a small part of a state. And then they were trying to figure out how to do that. And then in trying to figure out how to do that, they were also talking about, actually, there are less kids and women can't have kids anymore, but there's some of them that can have kids. So how do we tell? How do we tell our women? Like, okay, you can't have a child, she can. So let me sleep with her. They turn to the Bible. They turn to, what's that story in the Bible?
Abraham and Sarah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
They turn to the Bible. Now, it became a religious thing. Every month, one day in the month, they do the ceremony where the woman now sits down, and then the handmaiden, she open her leg up, the handmaiden put her head, open her whole leg, and the man can do his business. And it became something that all the women
subscribe to.
Yeah.
No, but you see, the point I'm trying to make is, in most situations, right, it's our selfish deeds that spells a good thing.
Wow. Now, do you think they could do something like that in Africa and it would take place?
It happened anyway.
Today's African women.
No.
In today's one.
Well, even the today one,
You
no.
think you can fly that?
It's a city one that it won't fly. But the ones, if you go a bit interior, you can do whatever you want.
You can do that, man. Don't even the Bible. You can just take.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can have second wives.
Yeah, you can have
third wives and whatever it is.
Whatever you want.
Look, all I'm trying to say.
I'm talking about the so-called. I don't need a man in my life.
No, but you see, this how. I'm trying to choose my words a bit better without using the.
This is WAhaala time. We don't choose. We are uncensored.
No. I know we are uncensored, but the thing is, you don't also like you're trying to. You're not like we don't want people to miss the message, right?
What's the message? The message is
look.
Are you
how many? Let me put it this way.
Yeah.
How many women, right, are unhappy about being a second wife, but are happy to have an affair with a married man?
Oof, that's a good one. Because you just said have an affair. Affair is hidden. Second wife is very unhidden. And
that's what I'm saying. So let me get it straight. No, but that's what I'm saying. You willing, right?
Yeah.
To give marital privileges to a man.
It's not like,
and you're also willing to take,
No, you're missing the point. No. No one's giving marital privileges here. No one's doing that. We're just catching some fun. And most
says who?
Yeah, we're just catching some fun. Like,
God,
that's how they say it, right? They're catching fun.
My guy, no, not these girls. What do you think Moesha, when Moesha is there saying, she's got married men there, right? These married men are there catching some fun with her. They probably can't even handle her.
She's catching some fun.
No, she's catching people's money.
That's a good one. I like that. She's catching people's money. Yeah.
That's what she's,
They're catching some fun.
Yes, that's the difference. Now, the point is this here. If she continues doing that, and most of them do get pregnant. We know a couple of them that have gone pregnant and they try to hide it. Yeah. And they try to be like, they can't even tell who, they can't say it in public whose child they're carrying. Because an affair is supposed to be hidden. That's what I'm saying. Meanwhile, no. So you're happy to have a bastard child. Yeah. Instead of, having a legitimate child. You know how crazy that is?
That is crazy, what you just said. I have a bastard child instead of a legitimate child. What will make the child legitimate?
The man is happy to marry you and make you a second wife.
But what if he's not happy to marry you, but he's happy to...
but that's the question. But that's what I just said, though. We're not looking at it from that situation. We're talking about how many women today, right? Because we know that a lot of married men, because they say married men are bastards, what's it called? Dogs, as we started off with. They say most men are in a relationship are dogs, right? Cool. So let's accept that. Let's accept most men can stay with one woman and they're willing to have multiple women. Yeah. The point is, these men are having multiple women anyway. It's happening. If it's not happening, you won't call them dogs.
True.
So if it's happening anyway,
well, does this man
how many women? No. But that's what I'm saying. Some men are happy to look. Samini, the Ghanaian musician, has 3 wives or 2. He's happy to do that. As a matter of fact, if you open it up and you talk to most men, at least I know most African men are happy to have multiple women.
Perfect situation, right?
So it seems but that's how it's always been.
Perfect situation. Right?
So it seems like it's the women that are dragging their feet. So they're happy being mistresses. They're happy being kept in the shadows. They're happy.
But no woman wants to be second. Every woman wants
to
be first.
But that's what I just said though. No, they are worried about being second outside. But they'd rather be the third and the fourth in the shadows because they think nobody knows.
Because nobody knows.
No, but you know. You can't lie to yourself.
That's not
you know that when you're in the house, when you're in the room with the man, and that man goes, you can't, no, madam has called, I need to go. You know that. You know when madam called, when you're in the car and madam called, you have to shut up. As a matter of fact, no matter where you are, they will just drop you then tell you to go take another car while you go see madam. You know that madam have to do, and then that's it. And Oga will have to go. As a matter of fact, a man will tell you, if you call my wife, if you make that mistake and even dream of my wife in your dream, you better wake up and apologize to that woman.
Let me ask you a question. This is you're making me think about something. You're making me think about something. So I'm gonna ask you. Let me ask you a question. Do you think because we've heard about African men, getting house helps,
pregnant
and then sleeping with
of course, it's part of the duty.
Has there ever been a situation in any part of Africa, in any country in Africa, that the house help now becomes the wife? the second wife.
Oh, no, and they don't become the second wife. They get them a house on the side, and then that becomes the other home that the man goes to.
Wow.
Of course, you can't keep them. You can't keep both women in the same house. It can't work.
That's for the house help.
Yeah,
that's good.
Of course, that's an upgrade. Why do you think house help was doing that in the first place?
That is good.
It's an upgrade.
For the madam, what was you looking at?
Yeah, but madam do that with the the driver. That's what madams do. Madams don't like house boys. They like the drivers.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? Because driver goes everywhere. And
of course.
And you can just park on the corner and do your business. You don't have to go home.
And the funny thing is, they start hating on the driver's girlfriend. I've never understood that nonsense.
Yeah, because the driver gives it in a good way.
Yeah, but it's not that. You are sharing. You are borrowing somebody's food, and you're mad that the person is actually, eating the food as well. Like, that don't make no sense.
Let's just clap you. Let's clap you. You're doing good. So, madam, you're chopping the driver. But you don't want the driver to chop his girlfriend.
No, but the girlfriend owns the driver. You see, you are on borrowed time. You are on somebody's borrowed time. The only reason why you are getting some is because you can pay. On a good day, the guy won't look at you anyway.
Amazing.
So you're on borrowed time, yeah. And because you're on borrowed time, because you think you got small money, you won't carry the whole thing go.
Let Oga find out. We'll be taking your picture, but not the kind of picture you think you'll be taking. We'll be taking your picture either at the hospital, either somewhere, either something. We'll just be taking picture. Like this is, I will post the picture on Instagram and Facebook and say, next time if you are just a driver, please just be the driver.
Look, all I'm trying to say is this: a lot of us, right, especially when it comes to our madams and our relationships, right? It's not as complicated as we make it. Okay. Yeah. You're supposed to look at your husband, you're supposed to look at your wife or whatever it is in the household and do whatever makes your home work. Okay. The problem is this.
I sleep with the house helps. That works.
Our biggest issue is that most of us are more worried about what the society outside think of us.
Yeah, of course.
And because we're worried about that, we will take all the other nonsense at home and then go portray something else outside. Meanwhile, if you had, done the right thing, we can be out there all happy so we are happy outside and we're happy indoors. Because imagine, you are the girl, right? And you're a second wife. Oga has got the money.
Yeah.
Oga can give you the car now. It's legit.
Yeah.
Right? Oga can give you the credit card to go swipe. It's legit. You can turn up at the house. It's legit. Now, if you're unlucky, one day you're driving one of Oga's old car that he dashed you. The wife see you on the street. Oh yeah, park the car. In Africa, I know it works. They'll just take the key off you and tell you to get out the car.
Just call Oga.
Of course, what you think Oga is going to say? You know. Why did you pass that street? My wife usually goes
Don't you know that's the street my wife goes on? That's a serious story. Why are you calling it? Don't you know that's a car? Just because you're driving, you start to feel yourself. You think it's your car.
Let me tell you something funny anymore. A former Ghanaian footballer, John Pencil.
Yeah.
And he found out, he had a disagreement with his wife. Whatever the disagreement was, I don't care anyway. This guy, took his car keys off the woman. He took the woman out of his car, and that's his wife.
Wait, that's the woman he's married to. Whoa. To be a fly in that car would be amazing. Just to hear what she said to him.
Yeah, he kicked her out and they took the keys off her.
Yeah, but what could she have said?
I don't know. I don't know.
What could she have said, really?
Well, the thing is, he used to actually be up, or so she claims. I don't know. But the point, that's not the point. The point is the fact that he actually kicked her out.
Yeah, he must have said something like that got to him really bad. I don't care where we are. Just there's somebody that I heard that did that as well. Right. Well, this is not his wife. It was his girl. It was his side chick. Yeah. And when I heard that, I was like, this is crazy. So she did something to him that he didn't like. God knows what. Mm-hmm. So he kind of said, get in the car with me, because she's she had slippers on, and now this is in London, where in December where it was really cold. So he didn't tell her to put a jacket. He just said, we're going to McDonald's. Like, let's just get in the car. He drove her all the way to the middle of nowhere and told her to get out.
What the hell?
And then he drove off. He left her there.
What the hell? Like, what did she ever do to him?
That's like, when I heard the story, I'm like, what could she ever have done? They said he drove her to the middle of nowhere.
And then drove off.
Very cold weather. And told her to get out of the car. And he drove off. The only thing that saved her was she had her phone on her.
Oh, yeah, so you could call somebody.
So call
who was the moment that she called to come pick her up? You know it's not another girl that came to pick her up.
It should have been.
Oh, nah.
My guy. And she was his side.
Yeah, but trust me, she will call them one of the mumus to go pick up. That's what they all do.
So she was his side chick. Yeah. And now she's got a side piece as well.
Not a side piece. There's always that. Women are good at that anyway. There's always that one guy that they know likes them. But they're not going to give them it. But
at 2 a.m.
Yeah, they know they're not going to give them some.
5 a.m.
Look, as a matter of fact, they know that even if they're in the toilet, right, and they call this man will come crawling because this man thinks at some point he might be throwing some, some sympathy.
All of the side pieces, okay, that can do, or all the people that love people that can just take them for a ride. This is all for you. We are congratulating you, eh? Because like, I don't know how you can do it, but I'm not saying that. I'm never gonna say I'm not saying. That's just bad.
Look.
That's bad. The fact that, and then women say men are dogs. The fact that you have a person that really cares about you, and then you mistreat the way, like, if it's true what you're saying.
What mean if it's true? Let me tell. There's a Ghanaian footballer again, called Ni Odate Lamte.
Wow, that's a long name, but okay.
This guy, was married to a woman.
Yeah.
3 Pekins. Wow. Not 1. Not 2, not 3, not 1, not 2, not 3. 3 kids.
Yeah.
Guess me how many belong to him?
None.
Correct for 3 points.
None. Oh, wow.
This is a woman he's been sleeping in the same bed with. This is the woman he's married to.
Hold on. At least, is this his brother's kids?
No.
She played outside.
Not even with the same man. See, that's how good this woman is.
All those 3 are of 3 different guys.
Well, at least we know 2 of them are from 2 different people.
You know 2 of them are from 2. What happened to the third one?
Well, I don't know. But the point is, I'm just basing on the...
So the third one by proxy is a bastard.
Well, the 3 are all bastards.
Yeah, the bastard with fathers. This was just a bastard.
No, they're godfathers. She's just not one.
Yeah,
we don't know. Doesn't mean they don't. No, she might have not said. But even the other 2, she didn't say. It's just that people came out. Like when the story is broken and people are talking about it.
And then they did blood test and found out that.
Basically, what happened was they were trying to go to the US.
So basically, I am just what's that thing? And what's this movie?
Those DNA tests.
Star Wars. Yeah. Look, I am your father.
Look, this man was so mad.
Yeah.
When he found out that these kids are not his.
No, but how old were these kids?
One of them is over 14.
How old was the youngest?
I think the youngest has been like, I'm just gonna find out anyway. Let's see.
Because like, I don't know, like if the youngest was like 9 or something, like this is over at that point. You are their father.
What do you mean you are their father?
You just did not donate.
The guy divorced the woman so quick, What you think he's playing?
Gunshot.
My guy was not playing though.
That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. If that actually happened, that's.
Look, the man was on TV crying.
Wow. Now you understand why men are dogs, right?
And no, but you see, this woman have no shame, right? This woman, on top of that, tried to sue this man for 50% of his asset. When he divorced her.
On what grounds?
Well, divorce, innit? Well, I'm the wife.
I know, but on what grounds?
I'm the wife. Which grounds? Which other grounds do you want?
Wait, again, on what grounds are you my wife?
And the fact that you went to my parents and paid right price.
Oh, that was a mistake by me. I was blind.
Well, whose fault is it? As you said, you were blind.
Oh, so when you were there gallivanting, having kids about What was you doing?
Hey, I was having fun.
So me too, I was mistaken for marrying you now. I did what I did because I thought I was having fun as well. You want to take 50%?
Yes, she wanted 50%.
Okay.
The good thing is the court did throw it out in Ghana. But if it was here, she would have got it.
I'm sure.
Look,
the man said God punish her before the court threw it out. I went out, work hard to get all this stuff, only to realize that you've been playing and playing and playing. And all the 3 kids, no, not even one, not even half, not even quarter. None of it is mine. And you're telling me you want 50%.
Yeah.
God punish you.
Yeah, she won 50% anyway.
You just have to do school session. Let's sit down and understand what it means to get divorced and not get anything.
No, but it's ridiculous.
This is a classic don't get anything. There's no way you're going to get something off this one. What are you talking about? You have 3 kids, 2 of them, or at least, basically all of them, with different men. And you're married. And then when the man decides to divorce you, you want some of the money. What did you do? Other than open your legs and get pregnant for other men? What did you do?
Let me read you one of the comments from the guy. When I was informed that the 3 children in quotes were not mine. Yeah. Right. I know how I felt. I've been playing the role of a father to the children I thought were mine for 21 years. Woof. I nearly committed suicide.
They're yours. They're yours. You just did not donate, but they're yours. 21 years. 21 years. That woman is good. She's got skills. Skills that you don't want to learn, but nevertheless, skills. 21 years. 2-1.
Yeah. The one is cold, isn't it?
2-1. That's beyond cold. That's evil. Wow.
Look, it's ridiculous.
This is the question.
So who is more evil? No, the question is who is more evil?
No, I want to ask a question. I want to ask you the question. See if you can answer it.
Well, this is the woman anyway. I wanted to show you.
She's a pretty lady.
Is it because she's light skinned?
I can see what.
Nah.
Oh, don't stop.
Nah.
I can see why men are lining up to donate.
Nah, I don't get it. But hey, whatever.
What? Can a man beat a woman at a game?
No. Look, that's what.
That's the thing. Like, look, that begs that question. 21 years. What? No inkling, nothing to show.
Nope.
The baby. I mean, come on. If the first one come out not looking like you, second one come out not looking like you, at least not even some part of you. Third one come out not looking like you. Don't you think you would go? Excuse me, what's going on here? Nothing. So women can't be beaten at a game at that point.
Look, that's why I asked you, right? All the women that claims men are dogs, all the women that these men are sleeping with, are they not somebody's also, baby? Are they not somebody's, wife? Are they not somebody's, girlfriends? Are they not somebody's jolly? Are they not somebody's trauma? Are they not somebody's love? Are they not somebody's sweetheart?
Listen, I don't know what to say, man. Because like that is a destroying moment. You basically destroy the guy. Because how do you tell a guy after 21 years, 3 kids are not his, and he was married before those kids came into existence?
You see, that's why I told you women are colder.
That didn't even happen anyway. So the point is, they went to
no. Of course, this visa that will bring trouble to people. Now,
everybody want to get out of the country.
No, he was going to know that. He's thinking his family because he can afford it.
Oh, I don't understand. So the man is just a rich man.
Yeah, I just told he's an not ex-footballer, as in playing African football, ex-footballer. He used to play for Aston Villa. He played in, wow, Anderlecht.
She's a wag now. Watch out for these wags. Wives and girlfriends of
footballers.
Yeah, watch out for these wags.
Look,
okay? African wags are very evil. 3 kids, 21 years, playing their father. None of them are yours. Yeah. Wow. Amazing.
Look,
that's a movie. You can't make it up.
That's what look, even one of the footballers, like one of the Ghanaian Ghanaian football, called a free haircut, right? Yeah. The wife was caught on audio.
Do you
talking about all the bedroom, styles. As a matter of fact,
with him? Or
with him. Of course, if it's with him, who cares? I mean, you did it with your husband, who cares? This girl went all the way to say that her husband is not packing. But there's another footballer, Jordan Ayew, who used to play for Swansea and is now in Crystal Palace. He packs more than this guy. And if he puts you down...
And she sampled it. She can testify.
She's talking about how good that Jordan Ayew is compared to the husband. And you're telling me if she hasn't sampled the goods, how does she know?
Amazing.
Allegedly.
Right, we're not going to allegedly say anything here. This is... Look, if you're a footballer and you make some money in Africa, watch out. Go get your high school sweetheart, okay? Get your high school sweetheart. The one you know, the jolly. Don't go get the one that will basically do all the stuff that we are saying. 3 kids, none of them are yours, 21 years. The other one get on video talking about how she did.
Well, it was audio anyway. Somebody recorded it when they were having the conversation.
That is what you call a snitch.
Well, the point is, she started having a fight with the person, isn't it?
And then the person basically said, "Rainy day, I'll take this."
No, it's just the person was trying to be like, look. The point is, when it first came out, the first one was the rumor that this has happened. Yeah. And the guy was like, look, why would I go tell you? Like, I'm not the one telling your business out there. Yeah. And the boy did not, like that kind of thing. And then he start accusing and, that kind of thing, start recording people's. And then it's like, look, I told you it wasn't me. I'm not there saying this thing. It's this person. You are the, that kind of stuff. And then that's how the person released the audios and also started talking to the media about the situation. But look, the point I'm trying to make is this. It seems like, as you said, a man cannot beat a woman at their game. Okay. Yeah. If a woman wants to, no, it's not long enough. If a woman wants to, do stuff against you, my guy, you're not going to win. You cannot win. Wow. All you can do is pray.
So let's go back to our main question. Men, dogs. With everything we've discussed, I don't see a reason why they shouldn't be.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think it's the situation of the women. It's how we are. It's a reaction to how we are treated by women in the first place.
If men are dogs, I don't see a reason why they shouldn't be.
No, it's women that created the dogs in men.
I mean, come on, 3 kids.
This man, after 20, what do you think, if this man meets another woman, what do you think he's going to think? How do you think he's going to behave?
It's not going to settle down. Forget that.
Funny enough, he actually is. He married another woman.
Oh,
he's got 2 kids with them anyway.
Oh, I hope you did blood test.
I think that would be the first thing I will go and do.
I hope you did blood
Before
test.
when the kids are born, you'll be getting ready. The moment they go, you just put it in there.
Congratulations. You are a better man than all of us. You are a testament that not all men are dogs, but women are the B words. Some of them, okay? Some of them are the B words. In case you understand what I'm saying, I'm just trying to be politically correct. But this is why we can say whatever we want. But I'm just trying to respect you women, because sometimes, like they say in America, you women be tripping. I don't even know if I say that right, but women be tripping, yo. Like, because I don't know, man. 21 years, 3 kids. Come on. If you don't create a monster, it's because the monster is not there to be created. Because you breeding a different kind of mentality of that man. If he has 3 kids, trusted you, loved you, provide for you, did everything he could as a man for you and the kids, AIDS kids, only to realize they know it is. And yes, the shocker. He can't even be able to say that, it's only one man, so go and be with that man. 2 of those kids, different men. Madam, seriously.
No, but you see, this is how cruel this woman is, right? You knew that. Because surely she should have known, she should have known that she was actually having, sex with this man raw. And if you were doing that,
at least get a condom, right?
That's what I'm saying. You could have passed diseases to this man. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't do it once, you didn't do it twice, because I doubt she was just, a one-off and then she got pregnant for the first one, a second one-off and then she got pregnant for the second one, and then a one-off for the first. So she should be doing it for long.
Maybe that's even the one she decided to have the kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe she's probably aborted so many of those.
Forget the abortion. I bet, you come home and, it's my friend. Who knows what she's been doing? Oh, I'm going to go see my sister Barbara at this one. I'm going to the hairdresser. Oh, this is the guy that is coming here to fix the light bulb. This is the guy that's...
God give us strength. God gives us strength. Okay. Now, men are dogs. If men are dogs...
Who born dog?
Exactly.
Now, who born dog?
What came first? The women or the men that made them dogs? Sorry, the man that is a dog or the women that made this man a dog or the woman that made this man? I'm not pronouncing it properly. Let me say it again. Who comes first? The man that is a dog or the woman that turns the man into a dog?
Let us know your opinions on the comment section.
Yeah.
Like the Facebook page, subscribe so that you can get to hear this and all the other sessions as they come along. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay, so until next time, this is WAhaala in Relationships.
And please, if you know it's not the guy's kid, don't pass it on to him.
No, true story. Sidetrack. There's somebody that I was told the story. This guy, okay, is in love with this girl. He's been trying to get her for a long time. She didn't give him any phase. What kept him as a friend? Then she got pregnant by somebody else. Then she decided to give him face and then tell him the baby was his because she slept with him in between while she was pregnant. And this guy, with the story I'm told, till today doesn't know.
I told you women are cold. Women are cold. Look, Eve could have just been the only one that got bad in the Garden of Eden. Okay. Wow. What did Eve do? Eve went ahead and gave the apple to the man. The man was minding his own business. Before the woman turned up, the man has seen this apple, has seen this tree. He walked past it. Maybe he might piss on it underneath it once in a while. But he just walked past it.
I'm telling you.
The woman came. Look, I'll tell you a biblical story. I love biblical stories.
Yeah, because you're a Christian, right?
Hell to the no. Anyway.
Yeah, you say hell like you're not a Christian. Hell comes from Christianity, right?
Yeah, so that's why I'm using their own terms, isn't it? That's why I'm using their own terms.
You can't borrow it if you're not one. But never mind. Continue your story.
There's some guy called Lot. Right. And this guy, after, preventing angels from getting raped, the angels decided to, save his life. They told him that, carry your wife and your children and waka here. So this guy did that.
Okay.
As he waka, he told them, don't look back. The wife wanted to look back. The wife turned right into, salt. But my man waka go. So now it's him and his two daughters. And these two girls, two girls. You know what these girls do?
They slept with the father.
They got the father. No. They got the father drunk because they know the man in its right sense will not do it. Not only did they get the father drunk, they made the father impregnate them. What kind of wicked children are these?
The ones that the man provided. He provided them. He birthed them to